Have you ever found yourself waiting on God and wondered, when will it be my time? We've all been there, caught in the ebb and flow of life, waiting for a sign, a shift, a change. Waiting can be a challenge, a test of patience, resilience, and faith. It can feel like an endless game, a tug of war between our desires and the ticking clock. But here's the thing, waiting is not a passive state. It's not about sitting idly by, watching the world go round. No, waiting is active. It's a time of growth, of development, of transformation. It's a time when we are like seeds buried in the soil, waiting to sprout, to grow, to bloom. The seed doesn't merely exist beneath the ground, it prepares, it changes, it readies itself for the moment it will break through the surface and reach for the sky. Waiting, then, is not about inaction, but about preparing for action. It is the soil in which our faith can grow. But how can one trust God during this period of waiting? Trust. It's a word we often hear, but what does it truly mean? In the context of our relationship with God, trust is a deep-seated belief in His goodness, His faithfulness, His promises. It's a conviction that even if we can't see the end of the road, He can, and He's leading us there. Consider the story of Abraham and Sarah waiting for their promised child. They didn't just wait for a few days, weeks, or even months. Their waiting lasted for years, decades even, yet they held on to God's promise. Despite the odds, they trusted Him, and in His perfect time, He fulfilled His promise. This story isn't just ancient history, it's a lesson for us today. Maybe you're in a season of waiting right now, waiting for a promise, a dream, a breakthrough, and just like Abraham and Sarah, we too can learn to trust God in our waiting. But what does it mean to surrender to God in our waiting? It's a question that beckons us to delve deeper into our spiritual journey. Surrendering, in essence, is letting go. It's relinquishing control, acknowledging that there are forces bigger than ourselves at work. It's about recognizing that we are not the masters of our fate, but rather participants in a grander scheme. Imagine a river. It begins its journey high in the mountains, a mere trickle. It doesn't resist the pull of gravity, it embraces it. Surrendering to the force, the river flows down the mountains, through the valleys, constantly moving towards the vast ocean. It doesn't know the path, but it trusts the pull, the guidance of gravity. This is precisely what surrendering to God in our waiting looks like. It's about trusting the journey, the process, and recognizing that we are part of something larger. When we surrender our waiting to God, we allow Him to guide us to our destination, just as the river trusts the pull of gravity. So how can we embrace waiting and trust God's timing? The answer, my friends, is quite simple, yet profound. It's all about shifting our perspective. Instead of seeing waiting as a frustrating period of inaction, let's view it as an opportunity. An opportunity to grow, to deepen our faith, and to cultivate patience. Remember the points we've discussed. Trust is paramount. Trust in God's plan, trust in His timing. Surrender is the second key. Let go of your need for control, surrender your worries, your doubts, and let God guide you. In this journey of waiting, you'll find strength you never knew you had. You'll discover a resilience that surprises you. You'll see a faith that is unwavering, firm, and deeply rooted. And this, my friends, is the beauty of waiting. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. The growth, the transformation, the resilience. Remember, in the waiting, trust in God's timing, surrender to His guidance, and watch as your faith takes root and grows. And now, we've reached a crucial part of our journey together. If you found the insights in this video helpful, don't keep them to yourself. Share them with someone who might be in need of a little extra motivation or is going through a period of waiting. It's amazing how a simple act of sharing can make a significant difference in someone's life. Also, to stay updated on more inspiring content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each time we post a new video. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's a small gesture, but it goes a long way in helping us reach more people. Until next time, remember, embrace the wait, trust the journey, and stay blessed.